Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get the preseason started. Off we go from Santa Clara. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. And I promise you, that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time, running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career playing in the NFL.
To tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Get set, get set. They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Niners first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially, that it's not too serious. Here comes second and 4. To throw, Purdy. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Great Greenlaw. He gets in there for the sack. And it looks like the time off has not slowed him down one bit.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack.
Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On fourth down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. No issues there. This one is good. And the 49ers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback select. In the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
There's so much conversation around the NFL, Mike, about the importance of these preseason games. And while the final score certainly doesn't matter, there is the evaluation of your roster, your personnel. You can't replicate these live reps and simulate them in practice. So these are your moments. Go out, play fast, play confident. Build those reps that you need so when the regular season comes around, you're ready.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
From the 46. Here's second down and 2. Now it's Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 17
17 yards, the gain there. First down, Broncos.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chain.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Will Lutz now for the... AT. He's got it. And the Broncos move out to a 7-3 lead.
7, 49ers 3.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. And, Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
You know, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
And he's taken down up past the 35. It's a gain of 30 on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 27.
On second down, Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
13 yards.
Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
First down.
It's that.
First and 10 at the 14.
In motion, it's Robinson. Purdy on first down. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and
Here's a
3
second and 3 forthcoming.
at the 8-yard line.
Back to the air is Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Back to the air again is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by P.J. Locke.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Broncos offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 18.
Second down and 3. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they're going to get this all the way there. First down, Broncos.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action with Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
A run with Dobbins. He'll get about 2. Dean Winters there to bring him down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
To be third, they need one.
It's a gain of 7. And this is third down.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he will have a Broncos first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Broncos first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. We are through one. 7-3 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Niners' 8-yard line.
A run now with McLaughlin.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Throwing is Stidham. They'll set up the screen to McLaughlin. And he's out of bounds, couple of yards short of the marker. So, decision to make here as it's 4th down. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line.
Let's go now.
Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the 1. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Stidham. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 11.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First down, Denver.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Stidham. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Denver first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Offense.
Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. Headed left.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back in the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Dallas Flowers deep to return. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Around a shotgun. It's Stidham. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw, it's Stidham. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
And 12 yards to go.
Let's go now. Shut up, Cowboys.
Now Stidham. He'll find his running back, McLaughlin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. on now. It's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Ready up. Here we go, Shiny.
From the gun, it's Jones. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets his preseason off on the right foot.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Working from the gun, and they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Andre Tillman getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Stidham. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick as that ball is coming out.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Stidham. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down. And 9 yards to go.
Here's Stidham. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backs up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Niners offense headed back to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. shotgun now for Jones. Flush to his left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now the first carry here for Jeff Wilson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
This one is caught by Hodges. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On comes Thomas Morstead as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. On the ground, he blocked him. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll stick with him again. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down.
And this is
third down. They need 5. Stidham to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 5. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action now. It's Jones. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jonah Ellis getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Let's go now.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Jones. Will try to run for it. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Comeback route, and he's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 18.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. It's the first time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Forced out wide. This is caught. And he's out of bounds, short of the first down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing is Stidham. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown,
What? For the extra point. He's got it. Broncos add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 49ers offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start out first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And a 49er first down. First and 10.
Throwing on first down is Jones. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half.